and Black Lives Matter. Say it with me, Jimmy. Black Lives Matter. Louder, Jimmy. Black Lives Matter. Louder, Jimmy. Say it so that Mike Pence can hear it. Black Lives Matter. 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 That's right. This is the part where the white people start to applaud. Oh.
Hello and good evening, America! Thank you so much for tuning in to the 34th Annual Grammys. The 71st. Oh, it's the Emmys. Oh, my mistake. Thank you for tuning in to the 71st, 72nd. We're here at the Emmys, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight I want to start the show by saying make sure that you vote blue, no matter who, and Black Lives Matter! Raise those fists and show your support, please. It goes a long way. So today's show, we're going to get right to the point of the Emmys, which is announcing the winners, of course. That's the whole point of the show, right? So today's winners will be announced right away. So we're going to get right to the news, right to the winners. Let's see who is the winner today. It appears that anybody who is black and has been nominated wins the Emmy. Pretty good, right? So, so if you're black, congratulations, you win.
No, she said she got a man till I told her that she don't know. Her titties in my hand and my dick is in her throat. Whoa, bitch, I am the man. Anyone can get the smoke though. Rich money vibes, we ain't fucking with no broke hoes. Tell your boyfriend shut up, why he hating on the low. I know this was your bitch before, but guess what? She ain't no more. So go and cry a river, homie, get a boat and row. I fuck her for the night, then you can take it back.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of DarthNews. Special edition, turn the goddamn light on, Tina. Please. Anyways, welcome back to a brand new episode of Darth motherfucking News. Special edition. Everybody hates it when propaganda is shoved down your throat when you don't want to shove it down your throat. Kind of like if someone's like, give me a blowjob. And you're like, no, I don't want to give you a blowjob right now. Or I don't find you attractive. Or I just don't like dicks. Well, that person's holding a gun to your head saying, give me a fucking blowjob or I'm going to blow your head off. And then you're like, well, that's not fair, but fine, because I'm not going to choose death over a blowjob, but fuck you for even putting me in a situation. Well, that's the situation America was put in last night. In case you're unaware, which many of you probably are, because nobody watched the fucking Emmys, and if you did, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. But nobody really watched the Emmys because nobody was there. Nobody was even at the Emmys. Anyway, they should have just canceled it all together, but of course the woke Hollywood media would force some kind of propaganda down our throats. And can you guess what kind of propaganda that was? Can anybody guess what the propaganda of the evening was last night? Can anybody guess? Yes, you sir. Very good. It was Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! It was Black Lives Matter! I wish I had some cool effects so I could blow my head up. The propaganda of the evening that was being shoved down our throats, you know, like deep throat style, was Black Lives Matter. And it was kind of embarrassing, kind of cringy. The fact that there was no audience made it even worse as far as the cringe factor. Because when there's an audience, they'll cut to the celebrities in the crowd that are reacting to it like, fuck Trump. He's such a racist. Oh my God, these Republicans are fucking... or they'll react to something very powerful and moving, and they'll have a black speaker speak about how oppressed they are, and they'll show all the white actors just crying, or, you know, they'll do that. They'll cut back and forth to the crowd to show the reaction to what's being said on stage. But when there's no reaction to be seen as to what's happening on stage, all you have is crickets and a whole lot of cringe. I call them the cringy crickets. I just made that up. To be honest, what would have made it even better is if they had a laugh track in there, because at least it would have been making fun of itself. You know, it would have been very meta, which would have been okay. I would have enjoyed that more if they just had fun with it, but no. They were trying to be funny, but with a serious tone. I think the subtext of what was being said is, take this seriously, even though it's a joke. I know it was supposed to be funny, but obviously the left has no idea how to be fucking funny. But they said, be funny, but make it so that way the point gets across, okay? So anyway, to get to the point, what happened was Jimmy Kimmel invited Anthony Anderson on stage, and Anthony Anderson proceeded to about Black Lives Matter. Hey, Black Lives Matter. He went off. He went off on an unhinged, unnecessary, and an unwelcomed rant about Black Lives Matter. And it made Jimmy Kimmel look extremely uncomfortable. Even though this was obviously pre-planned, the whole skit, it felt very awkward. So I'm excited to get into this. I hope you're as excited as me. Let's do it. Applejack, hit it.
Please welcome 9-time Emmy nominee Anthony Anderson.
AKA a black man who's so oppressed in America that somehow, through all of the oppression, all of the fucking people trying to keep him down, he was nominated for 9 Emmy Awards. Give it up for Anthony fucking Anderson, people! Give it up!
All right. JK, now...
JK? What do you mean JK? Are you joking? Is this like a no homo joke? Like, oh, no homo, don't touch me, faggot? Or was this more of a, hey, I can't hug a white person, so I'm gonna make a racist statement and say, oh, joking, you're white, so I'm not gonna hug you. I don't know. What did you think it was? Was it a no homo joke or a, I'm not gonna hug a white person joke? It's one or the other.
Now, before we announce the nominees, I have a few things that I'd like to say.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, a few things. All right, about Black Lives Matter, right? Now, please, continue.
I have a few things that I'd like to say.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Because in rehearsal, I thought we decided that we're just
we have a record number of Black Emmy nominees.
Fuck rehearsal, man. Black Lives Matter is way more important than your fucking rehearsal, white boy. Yeah, white boy, fuck your rehearsal.
We have a record number of Black Emmy nominees this year, which is great. This is the part where the white people start to applaud.
Oh.
And nod.
Oh.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, these...
This is the part where white people are supposed to clap and nod. Make sure you show your support by clapping in agreement. Yes, I agree. Well, what if I did this? You see what I'm saying? You have to nod and clap if you're white. This is fucking black supremacy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say this. You might think I'm a racist for saying this, but it's true. At a point in time, there was white supremacy. There still is, to some very small percentage degree of, sure, there are still white supremacists out there. But there was a time where the country was mainly run off white supremacy for a little bit. That happened. Well, now it's shifted from white supremacy to black supremacy. This is black supremacy. Like, we need to stop this white and black bullshit and just be Americans. Be people. We are the human race. It's like, fuck!
These Emmys would have been All-Star... these Emmys would have been NBA All-Star Weekend and Wakanda all wrapped into one. This was supposed to be the blackest Emmys ever. Y'all wouldn't have been able to handle how black it was going to be. But because of COVID...
Because of COVID? This is not because of COVID. This is because of your radical lefty leaders who are keeping your states locked down. Go to a fucking red state. Have the Emmys at a red state and see what happens. I guarantee you everyone will be allowed in.
But because of COVID, we can't even get in the damn building.
Well, thank you, Anthony.
If these Emmys would have been so black, it would have been like hot sauce in your purse black. It would have been Howard University homecoming black. It would have been you fit the description black.
Wait, hot sauce in your purse kind of black? I mean, isn't that kind of racist? Isn't that kind of like a racist stereotype like grape soda or fried chicken? I mean, sure, it's a stereotype, and stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, but It's kind of racist, is it not? And I don't care that you're a black person making fun of other black people and their stereotypes. It still comes off a bit racist. But maybe it's all that white privilege you've accumulated over the years.
I'm sorry that it wasn't that. It would have been great. It really would.
We would have had speeches quoting our great poets like Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi B is a great American poet, you say? Wow, that's news to me. Now, even if this was meant to be taken as a joke by the adults in the room, I'm pretty sure every kid under the age of 16 watching this, right, I can't whistle, woo, right over their heads. It's gonna go right over their fucking heads. They're gonna think you're being serious, that she is some kind of great American poet. Yeah, Cardi B is the furthest thing from a poet. She's one of the most illiterate people that are a celebrity today. One of the most illiterate people that the spotlight is on. She has no articulation of words. Her grammar is non-existent. Nothing about her screams poetry. So if that was your joke, it's so funny.
Cardi B, WAP, Jimmy.
Oh, the song. Oh,
yes.
Totally. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy. I'm talking about WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, the song.
Oh, the song. Oh,
yes.
Totally. Yeah, right.
Yes, Jimmy, it's a song. It's the same song that your 11-year-old daughters listen and dance to while watching Cuties on mute.
Right,
But instead of that sexy melanated energy, here I am, alone in a sterilized green room, trying not to sneeze on a llama. What a damn shame.
Actually, an alpaca.
All right, don't white-splain it to me, Jimmy.
Sorry.
It should have been a pit bull.
Don't you dare white-splain me, Jimmy, you white-splainer. I should have been a fucking pit bull or a Rottweiler or a Doberman. It should have been one of those dogs, you fucking racist.
But not tonight. No, not tonight. This isn't what it should have been, Jimmy. But you know what? I'm still rooting for everybody black. Because black stories, black performances, and black lives matter.
Oh, is that so? Is that so, Anthony Anderson? Are you actually rooting for every black person? Are you? Or only the Democrats who are black? What about Candace Owens? What about the Hodge twins? What about, I don't know, some black guy? He's a YouTuber. Check him out. What about Brandon Tatum? What about all of the black voices that are part of the libertarian or conservative parties? What about them? What about Dr. Ben Carson? You and the rest of the BLM movement do not support all black lives. You support some black lives. That should be the real slogan. Some black lives matter, but not all. If you're black and you don't bend the knee and you don't bow down to what we're saying and you don't agree with our radical ideologies, then you're not black. You're just a fucking, an Uncle Tom, a coon, a fucking house N-word. No! You're one of those. You're not really a black person. You're a fucking Oreo. Black on the outside, white on the inside. That's stupid. You don't give a shit about all black people. Only the few that agree with you. I'm out here in Detroit, and I can tell you that there are thousands, tens of thousands of black people who are not in favor of your woke fucking BLM SJW propaganda. Trust me, I'm talking tens of thousands of people who are not going to vote for Biden, and you're stupid, you're pandering and you're shilling for the left and the vote blue no matter who. People aren't buying it, man. People aren't buying it. Look, minorities and people of color, to be politically correct, people of color in Michigan are waking up to your bullshit.
Say it with me, Jimmy. Black lives matter.
Yeah. Say it, Jimmy. Say it with him, Jimmy. Say it like you fucking mean it, you goddamn racist pussy. Say it. Black lives matter. Say it.
Black lives matter. Louder, Jimmy.
Say it louder, Jimmy. Say it louder. May the Lord hear you say it.
Black lives matter. Louder, Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy. Say it. Say it louder. Say it so the Lord can hear you.
Say it so that Mike Pence can hear it. Black lives matter.
Say it so loud that every unborn child in the womb that's going to be aborted can hear you say it.
Black lives matter.
Say it so Mike Pence and Donald Trump can hear you. Say it so that Jesus Christ can hear you say it. Say it. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
That's right.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Say it with me! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Say it! Say it with me! Black Lives Matter! We care about the black people! We care about the black people that are Democrats! Yes! We care about we care about all the guilty black people who commit crimes and that try to kill police officers but are then shot by the police officers. We despise the police and we praise the criminals of the black community and the Hispanic, but mostly the black community. If you're black and you're trying to rob a store and somebody shoots you or the police get called and then they try to kill you and you kill them and then they kill you, then fuck the police. I really don't know where I'm going with this one.
And because Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And because Black Lives Matter, black people will stay at home tonight, which is fine because guess what? Black Lives Matter. Y'all don't know how to light us anyway. No. Jimmy, I'm glad I got that off my chest.
I am too, yeah. I'm glad you did.
I'm appreciative that you've given me a safe space to say this from.
No, it's my pleasure. You know that, yes.
Could you scoot over so I can stand on this star?
Okay, yes, I will.
Bring out. Okay. All right.
I mean, well, to me, Anthony, you look pretty well lit. I don't know. I mean, I can see you perfectly well. You look well lit. Anthony, I mean, maybe if you were white, you would shine brighter because your skin would be so white. It'd be like, you know, super bright. What, is this another racist, comment? This is so dumb. And that's all I really have to say on the matter. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of DarthNews, special edition. Everybody hates it when propaganda gets shoved down your throat. I can do that better. Propaganda? Down your throat. Everyone hates it when that happens. Until until next time, don't forget to pull out. That is POOL. And as always, if you enjoyed my content even a little fucking bit, then please consider like, sharing, subscribing, and going to my website, you know what I'm saying, and buying some merchandise. Or you can go to patreon.com and donate as little as $1 a month to a good cause. My cause. Your cause. If you like what I'm doing, then it's our cause. Otherwise, just like the video. Or dislike it. I mean, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. It's just a bunch of clicks and shit. It's just a bunch of clicks. Like, dislike, comment, don't comment. I don't care. That much. I would prefer if you liked the video, but if you want to dislike it, go for it. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. I love all of you. Democrats, libtards, snowflakes, BLM, Trump supporters, everyone in between. Gay people. God forbid you're one of those gays, Tina. I'm just kidding. I love you all. I love you all. And until next time, didn't I already say that? Fuck Jimmy Kimmel.